Hello YouTube, this is the Moorman82 here with another shop update. Just giving you a look at my scrap metal rack. I'm in the process of building and using. We're going to, right in this area here is going to be one of those 8x10 by 8 tarp garages. I'm going to put a pallet floor, and it's going to house this piece and that piece, which is going to butt up together, which is going to be my metal rack. This isn't finished, that's not finished. And on the other side there'll be a bunch of shelves to put my stuff that I have over there that I showed you in a previous video of all kinds of parts and things that I have. I have a lot of metal which I get from my local scrap bin. I also have a series about that. I go pretty much every weekend to pick up stuff that I can use. This rack, for instance, I made it so you can slot some small pieces of plate, different styles of plate. This part here, I made it so you can slot if you have like small round bar or small things like that. You can just stack them in locations, and these come out. So if you had a lot of, say, one material, you can just pop this off, or you can just use it for something else. You can reconfigure it the way you want it. This part, the bottom part, I want to make it modular, so I don't have to move it around as much. If I need to move it, I can take it apart and move it, because it gets quite heavy with all this lumber. My next goal is to build something similar to this on top with just regular two shelves, one shelf, two shelves, with a piece of plywood across. So mainly so I can put ends like this. I use ends like this. This is what, maybe 10 inches for projects. I have a lot of this stuff. So it doesn't fit anywhere here. If you want to put it here, it takes up too much room. You know, I only have, takes up a lot of room. If I have like 20 or 30 of these, there's no room for it. So the shelves will just be for putting pieces like that on separately. I have pieces of pipe. I scrounge what I can. That way it doesn't cost me for any materials for my projects. This one here, once those two shelves are built on top, it'll be the exact same height as this part here. This part isn't done. What I want to do is put the other piece 2x4 right here in the middle. So when I get longer pieces, such as this C-channel here, I could just lay it like this. Or if it's shorter, like this piece of C-channel, where it does not fit there, if I had a piece across like this, that way I can put this right here. There'll be 3 shelves, and also stuff that's really, really long, like this hexagon bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not actually hex, but anyway. Yeah, you can either put it this way if it's too long. That way I'm also going to add a few pieces like this and a few pieces like this. So if this is actually too long, too short, which it is for the ends don't overlap, there'll be a cross piece on this way that'll catch it. It'll be fairly versatile. I'll do the same for these 3 shelves. The top is going to be open with parts left like that, which will match this part here. So if I have really extremely long pieces, like 6 or 7, 8 feet long, 10 feet long, I can lay them on top of this part and this part. And if the pieces are even longer, I can take this piece and you butt it up against that piece and you just bring it farther away. So you can adjust your length of your rack for top pieces if you have really long ones. Just this part here does not have to be butted up against that. It can be farther away. That will compensate for anything that's really big. I'm also thinking of an idea to try to see if I can't put a rack for big plate steel. Something, I don't know, something that's just like on a diagonal that just slots up like this onto a rack or something like that, so you just slot big pieces of steel up against this. Because I have, if you looked at the last video of picking in the scrap bin, I got this piece here. That's a pretty big piece. Yeah, I need more pieces like that if I want to build stuff. So I might have to come up with a plan for that. But anyway, excuse me. Oh, I just yawned. This is a part of my new setup in here. So all the steel is going. I have no room to put the steel right now, and it's getting rusted. So I want to put that in the garage, tarp garage here. So that'll be that there. All that stuff will be moved. Those are all my workbenches and storage things I've been accumulating. No update on. I haven't done anything with the beams underneath. I'm waiting for my vacation. I have a week off there in a couple weeks, so I'm just gonna start and get at it. My hope is to get these done, this laid out, the floor all done, possibly a couple walls done on my shop during that week. I'll see how fast I can go. Insulating the floor is going to be hard. It's going to be long because I have to put plywood. I have to put plywood in with strapping inside to be able to put hold the insulation so it doesn't go through. So anyway, this is just a quick update. If you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time.